Very happy to have Deer Tick here at KEXP.
What's happening? This song's called The Bump. Got a lust for life in a dangerous mind. My trail of dust, who knows what you'll find. Oh, I can take a tree, tear it from its roots. Well, if you see me, I suggest you move. We're full-grown men, but we act like kids. We'll face the music next time we roll in. Give me a spark, give him a spark. Get an atom bomb, get an atom bomb. Give me some pills, give him some pills. And I can't stand up, he can't stand up. I'm at your function, he's at your function. Well, I'm an animal, he's an animal. I'm in your town, he's in your town. I got a warrant out. We're full-grown men, but we act like kids. We'll face the music next time we roll in. I got a name, he's got a name. They call me the Bump, they call him the Bump. One night with me, one night with him. Gonna mess you up, he's gonna mess you up. Saw the light, he saw the light. Then I ran like a fool, then he ran like a fool. Well, I'm a drunken devil, he's a drunken devil, but not the king of cool. We're full-grown men, but we act like kids. We'll face the music next time we roll in. We're full-grown men, but we act like kids. We'll face the music next time we roll in. We'll face the music next time we roll in. Won't you wait and let time put those bags under your eyes? Put your bag in your head and run with me. Just to know you this close, darling, I am nearly sure. Can't you see you can have all my tomorrows? Come on, Miss K, wrap your loving arms around me. Talk dirty, turn me on, and let's get going. Woo-hoo. While we're young and we're brave, turn your back and walk away. Just put your back to the past and take off fast. Just to dance in your arms, it's like I can't fall apart. Or take a chance, change your stance, and see what happens. going. When the life's ever changing, just the lawyers hit the fan. Although when we first locked eyes, on this K, you took me by surprise. Hey! Well, don't you wait and let time put those bags under your eyes. Put your bag in your head and roll with me. Just to know you this close, darling, I'm nearly choked. Can't you see you can have all my tomorrows? Come on, Miss K, wrap your loving arms around me. Talk dirty, turn me on, let's get going. Come on, Miss K, wrap your loving arms around me. Don't you remember, baby, you turn me on, let's get going. We'll get going. Where we going? I don't know. Keep moving, baby.
Deer Tick is here in KEXP. The new album's called Divine Providence. Got John McCauley on guitar and vocals, Ian on guitar, Chris bass, Dennis is on drums, and Rob is on the keys. It's great to have you guys here.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
How's the road treating you?
It's kicking our butts.
It's been a little bit of driving in the past few days.
Oh yeah, we haven't even been able to stick around in town and get laid.
Yeah.
We have to drive every night.
Well, you know, I saw your band Facebook page, and on Sunday night you said you were in Bellingham, and who's out there? Well, you had nothing going on, so what happened that night?
Yeah, we were coming back from Vancouver, and yeah, I don't know, it's just easier to cross the border in the middle of the night when no one's there.
Did you find some fun in Bellingham? It's my hometown.
Unfortunately, the only people that responded that were in Bellingham were like, well, I can't hang out tonight. So we sat around in our hotel rooms and watched TV and just got boring and drunk together.
John, I know you're a Breaking Bad fan.
Oh, big time. We all are.
It goes for all of us.
Yeah, good. So this is your rock and roll party record? Is that it?
Something like that. I think we just wanted to try to capture some of the fun and some of the energy of our live performances. I don't think we've ever really done that on our records before.
Yeah. It's got kind of a raw, raggedy live kind of sound to it.
Yeah, and I think some of the songs are a little simpler, a little bit more direct, and I mean, it's not, maybe that's not what we're going to do forever, but for now it's fun, and it seems to work for us.
Yeah, and the last song was Miss K, the first song was The Bump, and who is Miss K?
It's I wrote that song about my fiance right before she became my ex-fiance. So.
Awesome. So similar to that song Houston that you wrote about.
Yeah, that was about getting broken up with on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Sorry,
that happened 2 years in a row with me.
On Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I really hated that holiday.
Wow. Yeah.
And I guess I still do kind of hate it. But.
Yeah. Next question, huh? So was there mass consumption of beer in like a big sweaty space, and when you recorded this record, it kind of sounds like it?
There's a good amount of beer drinking, but I was really into rum for some reason. That's a spirit that I never really got into, but on this record, I was drinking a lot of white rum.
A lot of ping pong too.
Yeah, we had a ping pong.
It's not so drunkenly romantic or anything, but.
So, did you go into the studio with something in mind for this record? Like, did you just go in there and just do what you do? Because sometimes I think I've been reading out there that this may be a reaction against people, you know, kind of putting you in a certain light of being a country folk rock band or something like that. Did you go in there with the intention of making a rock and roll record?
That was part of it. I think I We went in with so many songs too. We didn't really know what the record was going to be, but we knew it wouldn't be all country and folk. I think we definitely knew that. But yeah, we ended up walking away with like 22 songs from that session.
Yeah, it was a great record. It's called Divine Providence. It's on Partisan Records. How about another song from it?
Sure thing.
This is Deer Tick.
Yeah, let's do Main Street. Thank you. That was Main Street. I can't sleep. I can't close my eyes. Blink for 1 second and the whole world pass you by. Yeah, I guess I'm meant all the days I spent. I can't eat, I can't use my mouth. Miss one day and the whole world cast you out. Yeah, I guess I tried all the times I lied. Goodbye time, you ain't on my side. The satisfaction, too much of mine. Some girls' hair never let me down. Oh, but Main Street seems so lonely now. I can't hear, I can't use my ears. Miss one speech and you're uninformed to tears. Yeah, I guess I'm scared every time I care. I can't breathe, I can't use my nose. Miss one night from a stomped on bag of blows. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Now I can't sing this song. A goodbye time, you ain't on my side. The satisfaction, way too much of mine. Some girls' hair never let me down. Oh, but Main Street seems so lonely now. Oh, I can't write, I can't bleed my soul. Lose one friend and your whole mind finds its whole. Yeah, I guess he's gone, but I knew that for sure. Speak to me again, and I'll never have felt it before.
All right, Deer Tick is here. KEXP in the Roadhouse. That song Main Street from the new record is called Divine Providence. It's on Partisan Records. Great to have you guys here.
Yeah, I think a little piece of my tooth came out during that. I definitely chipped my tooth last night when I was biting beer bottles and picking them up and chugging them hands-free while I was doing guitar solos.
Sounds like a great show.
It was a really fun show.
Can we expect that in the future? I know you're going to be in Salt Lake City and then Denver and then on to the Midwest later this week.
Yeah, you can probably expect it tonight in Seattle too.
Cool. John, I know you're a big Nirvana fan. Did you ever wonder about Seattle and the whole environment that produced Nirvana and Kurt Cobain before you ever came out here?
Oh yeah, I mean, it seemed tempting. It was like, I don't know. I was like, well, maybe I should like either move to like Seattle or like Greenwich Village. I don't know, you know. But then I realized all that stuff, you know, it wasn't the time, you know. So I had to make my own path. But,
When did you first come out here?
I think I first came out here like maybe 7 years ago or something. I don't even remember where we might have played. Oh no, wait, the Jules Mays.
You're right, yeah.
Saloon,
Down in
we played
Georgetown.
there.
Mm-hmm.
That was a while ago.
So are you that kind of a fan where you go out and search out, you know, landmarks and places and...
Oh, I'm the laziest tourist ever. I've been to Paris like maybe 3 or 4 times. I've never even seen the Eiffel Tower.
Do you have that Charles Cross book, that Cobain Unseen, which is like Charles gave was access to like a whole huge storage vault of Kurt Cobain stuff, and he went through it and it has all these artifacts of photographs and drawings and whatnot, and he made a book out of it.
I haven't
have you
seen
heard of that?
it.
Yeah.
Ian says he has it, so
You can have it.
Yeah.
well, I just got a free book.
There you go.
Cultivate your artistry.
Did Chris Novoselic hug you one time, John?
Dave Grohl did.
Oh.
Yeah. I was a little kid and I had a copy of In Utero, and I was like, it was a Foo Fighters gig. And I was like, you were the drummer in Nirvana. And he went, yeah. And he like picked me up and gave me a big bear hug. And then he put me down and I was like, will you sign my In Utero CD? And he went, yeah. And then he signed it and then he gave it back to me and then walked away. So Dave Grohl said 2 words to me. Both of them were, yeah. Which is pretty
Nice.
cool. I have that in a display case with my Cal Ripken Jr.'s autographed baseball.
Nice. What other bands and artists do you love?
The band, The Replacements, Dead Kennedys, and man, I don't know.
I know you've been known to do like a Michael Hurley cover or a John Prine cover.
Oh yeah, I mean I love singer-songwriters and stuff like that too, like John Prine, Townes, you know, of course Hank Williams and stuff like that.
Yeah, I love-
Ian actually sings the Michael Hurley cover
Oh, okay.
in the band. Yeah.
I have an artifact, so actually.
Yeah, he's down.
Let me show this to you, Radioland.
He's down in
See if you can hear
Astoria,
this. Look
Oregon. He's
closely
kind of
at this.
nearby.
I know. He gave me his card.
Nice.
Told us to call him when we played in Oregon, and we totally forgot.
Yep.
We
he
played
wrote,
with him. Yeah.
He wrote a verse to "Walking Out the Door," Ian's song on the new record, but it didn't end up being used because I think it was a little too silly.
Even for Michael.
He came to the studio while we were recording one day.
With Corn Dog.
Yeah, and that was an interesting experience. He's cool, man. He's out there in a really good way.
Yeah. I know that you're a Replacements fan, Paul Westerberg fan, and I think you have a song here. You do a version of Mr. Cigarette. You want to do that now?
Sure thing.
Let's give it a
This
shot.
is Deer Tick. They're here on KEXP.
You might want to edit this part out, but this might take a couple takes.
We can edit.
He's a starving man's supper. He's a tired man's rest. He's a selfish man's possession, the hopeless man's best bet. He's a quiet man's conversation. He's a cold man's blanket. He's a lonely man's companion, Mr. Cigarette. Woo! He's a lost man's road map. He's a driving man's jet, a lazy man's profession. He's a poor man's TV set. He's a frightened man's courage. He's the beaten man's comeback. secret. The fall of man's redemption, or the slightest man's revenge. Easy inmate's currency is a dying man's last request. He's the loveless man's goodnight kiss. Mwah. Mr. Cigarette.
Good enough for me.
All right, Deer Tick, their version of Mr. Cigarette, one of my favorite bands. Their new record is called Divine Providence. They're coming to a town near you. If you're out in the Midwest, look for these guys. They're great live. It was great to have you guys here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good to be back.